where I could stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody and I wouldn't lose any voters, okay? It's like incredible.
Donald Trump's life is a testament to the art of winning. From dominating the real estate world to navigating the political arena, he has consistently demonstrated the ability to capture attention, rally support, and outmaneuver opponents.
I've been saying for years, keep the oil, don't let them have the oil.
His story provides a blueprint for those seeking success, whether in business, relationships, or personal growth. Winning, as Trump often emphasizes, is a mindset first. If you're going to think anyway, you might as well think big, he famously said. This philosophy underpins his approach to life. Set ambitious goals, believe in your ability to achieve them, and pursue them relentlessly. In this guide, we'll explore Trump's core strategies for success, breaking them down into actionable lessons anyone can apply. Success doesn't come without challenges. Trump has faced setbacks from financial troubles to intense public scrutiny. Yet he uses these obstacles as stepping stones to greater heights, a trait you can emulate. By understanding and applying these principles, you can develop the confidence, clarity, and resilience to win in your life. Trump's name isn't just an identity, it's a brand that commands attention and exudes success. From skyscrapers to campaign slogans, everything bearing the Trump name communicates luxury, power, and ambition. This level of branding didn't happen by accident, it was meticulously crafted. The key to Trump's branding lies in consistency. Every property venture and even his campaign aligned with his persona. In life, your personal brand is how people perceive you. What do you stand for? What values and skills define you? By identifying and amplifying these traits, you can shape how the world sees you. Trump also understood the power of repetition. Phrases like "Make America Great Again" became unforgettable because they were consistent and simple. For personal branding, focus on clear, memorable messaging. Whether you're networking, applying for jobs, or building a social media presence, make sure your actions and words reinforce your desired image. Develop your brand by identifying what makes you unique, then communicate that consistently and confidently. Over time, your name will become synonymous with success in your field. Trump's communication style is unfiltered and direct, a sharp contrast to typical political or corporate speak. This approach makes his message resonate with a broader audience, creating a sense of authenticity. The lesson here is simplicity. Trump breaks down complex ideas into relatable terms. When he talks about economic policies, for instance, he frames them in ways that connect with the average person. Similarly, you can enhance your communication by avoiding overly complicated language. Whether in conversations or presentations, clarity builds trust and understanding. Another strength is Trump's ability to evoke emotions. His speeches often tap into feelings of hope, frustration, or pride, compelling people to act. When communicating your ideas, consider the emotional response you want to inspire. People remember how you make them feel more than what you say. Practical tip: practice simplifying your message. Focus on what your audience cares about and communicate in a way that's easy to understand and emotionally engaging. Trump's mastery of media and technology played a pivotal role in his success. From dominating headlines to leveraging social media, he has consistently found ways to stay in the public eye. Social media platforms, particularly Twitter, allowed Trump to bypass traditional media and connect directly with his audience. This approach not only amplified his reach, but also let him control the narrative. For personal success, embrace platforms that resonate with your goals. Whether you're building a career or a personal brand, the right tools can help you reach the right people. Trump also understood the importance of attention. Love him or hate him, people were always talking about him. To apply this strategy, find ways to stand out. Whether it's through your work, appearance, or communication style, create a presence that people can't ignore.
Takeaway: use media and technology to amplify your message, but ensure that your actions and values align with the image you want to project.
Trump has faced relentless criticism throughout his career, yet he often uses it to his advantage. Controversies, rather than sidelining him, kept him in the spotlight and strengthened his connection with supporters. Criticism is inevitable, especially when you aim high. The key is to view it as a learning opportunity or a way to spark conversation. Trump doesn't shy away from conflict. Instead, he addresses it head-on, often flipping it to his benefit. In your journey, recognize that criticism can be a sign of growth. If no one is questioning you, you might not be pushing boundaries. Use feedback to refine your approach, and remember that every challenge is an opportunity to prove yourself. Practical exercise: the next time you receive criticism, pause and evaluate its validity. If it's constructive, use it to improve. If not, find a way to turn it into a narrative that supports your goals. One of Donald Trump's most effective strategies is his patience in responding to opposition. Trump often allows his opponents to speak first, observing their arguments and exposing their weaknesses before responding decisively. This calculated approach is a lesson in strategic timing. In life, rushing to react can lead to unnecessary mistakes. Whether in debates, negotiations, or personal challenges, taking time to assess the situation can provide an advantage. Trump's ability to watch, analyze, and respond demonstrates the power of patience and planning. For example, during debates or public controversies, Trump would often wait for his opponents to make the first move, then counter with bold, memorable responses that aligned with his narrative. In doing so, he positioned himself as a figure of strength and control. To implement this strategy, practice listening more in your interactions. Allow others to reveal their thoughts before making your move. This not only gives you the information needed to craft a strong response, but also conveys confidence. Silence can be as powerful as words when used strategically. Practical exercise in your next challenging conversation or negotiation: intentionally pause before responding. Use the time to assess what's being said and think about how your reply can align with your goals. This pause often shifts the dynamic in your favor. Behind Trump's success is a dedicated team that shares his vision and works tirelessly to execute his plans. Loyalty is a cornerstone of Trump's leadership style. He emphasizes trust and rewards those who align with his mission. In building your own team, whether for business, personal projects, or family, focus on fostering loyalty. This begins with clear communication of your values and goals. People are more likely to stay committed when they feel included in a shared vision. Trump also invests in relationships, ensuring his allies know their importance. A practical takeaway here is the value of appreciation. Small gestures of gratitude, such as acknowledging someone's contributions, can strengthen bonds and motivate your team to excel. However, Trump's approach also involves high standards. He expects results and isn't afraid to make changes when necessary. For you, this means balancing empathy with accountability. Support your team, but ensure that they're contributing effectively to shared goals. Practical tip: regularly evaluate your circle of influence. Are the people around you aligned with your goals and values? Build relationships with those who uplift and support your vision. Donald Trump's confidence and belief in his vision have been pivotal to his success. A winning mindset is more than just positive thinking. It's a commitment to seeing opportunities where others see obstacles. Trump often speaks about thinking big, a principle that encourages aiming higher than what seems achievable. To develop this mindset, focus on clarity in your goals. Trump didn't waver in his pursuit of success, whether it was building skyscrapers or running for office. By visualizing your desired outcome and taking actionable steps, you can cultivate the same determination. Another aspect of Trump's mindset is resilience. He faced numerous financial and personal setbacks, but never let them define him. Instead, he reframed challenges as opportunities to grow stronger. Similarly, view failures as feedback rather than roadblocks. Adjust your strategies and continue pushing forward. Practical tip: write down one ambitious goal and break it into smaller, manageable steps. Focus on progress rather than perfection and celebrate each milestone along the way. Influence is at the core of Trump's success. He knows how to persuade, inspire, and rally support. Building influence begins with understanding your audience. Trump tailors his messages to resonate with the people he wants to reach. For personal or professional influence, listen to what others value. Show empathy and demonstrate how your goals align with theirs. People are more likely to support you when they feel understood and included in your mission. Trust is equally important. While Trump's tactics can be polarizing, his core supporters remain loyal because they believe he delivers on his promises. To build trust, be consistent in your words and actions. Reliability is the foundation of lasting influence. Practical exercise: identify someone you want to influence. Spend time understanding their perspective, then craft your message to highlight mutual benefits. Over time, this approach builds rapport and trust. Trump's ability to control the narrative is one of his greatest strengths. By staying on message and addressing controversies head-on, he often dictates what people discuss. This strategy keeps him in the spotlight and on his terms. For your own journey, consider how you present your story. Whether it's in social media posts, professional interactions, or personal relationships, the way you frame your actions shapes others' perceptions. Be intentional about highlighting your strengths and achievements while addressing challenges with confidence. Trump also understands that silence can speak volumes. He chooses when to respond and when to let speculation build, creating intrigue. Use this strategy by being deliberate in your communication. Not every situation requires an immediate response. Sometimes holding back can amplify your impact. Practical tip: start journaling your accomplishments and challenges. Reflect on how you want your story to be perceived and take steps to communicate effectively in your daily interactions.